Did you know that beer was a staple in the diet of ancient Egyptians? Beer, together with bread, fish, and onions, made up the core of the Egyptian diet. Imagine sipping on a thick, sweet, potent brew, unlike the beers we're accustomed to today. But here's a twist. This beer wasn't just consumed, it was also eaten, almost like a hearty soup. So the next time you enjoy a cold one, remember you're following an ancient tradition. Forget about the colorful robes you see in the movies. Ancient Egyptians had a different style. The fashion of the time was actually quite simple, with most Egyptians donning a typical white loincloth. The vibrant, color-filled depictions of clothing we often see in pyramid art? They're not quite accurate. In reality, archaeologists have discovered that actual garments from the period were much less colorful. So the next time you think of ancient Egyptian attire, remember, those vibrant murals were a bit of artistic license. The true face of Nefertiti, the ancient Egyptian queen, may not be what you expect. British scientists have endeavored to reconstruct her visage, but their efforts have sparked a significant controversy. The bone structure, the facial features, the skin tone, all have been subjects of heated debate. The depiction of Nefertiti as a white woman has been particularly contentious. This image starkly contrasts with the widely held belief that she was a woman of color, a dark-skinned beauty. Critics argue that the reconstruction is an example of whitewashing history, while defenders maintain that it's based on scientific data. But the truth? It's buried in the sands of time, shrouded in mystery. We may never know the exact hue of Nefertiti's skin, the exact curve of her cheekbones, or the precise shape of her eyes. The beauty of the past may not always be as it seems. In ancient Egypt, both men and women were ahead of their time when it comes to cosmetics. They recognized the power of beauty and health, and created cosmetics to enhance both. Kohl, a lead-based product, was used to line the eyes, serving a dual purpose. It was a fashion statement, yes, but it also protected them from the harsh desert sun. They also used red ochre as a form of lipstick and blush to add color to their faces. But beauty wasn't just skin deep for the Egyptians. They used various creams and oils to keep their skin hydrated and protected from diseases. They even had recipes for anti-wrinkle creams. The ancient Egyptians were truly pioneers in the beauty industry. Contrary to their idealized portrayals, many pharaohs may have struggled with obesity. Recent archaeological research has revealed that there was a high prevalence of heart disease among the pharaohs, most likely due to a diet rich in bread, beer, wine, and honey. These royal individuals were often depicted in sculptures and paintings as fit and athletic, but the reality may have been quite different. The pharaohs lived a life of luxury, with an abundance of food at their disposal. This, combined with a probable lack of physical activity, would have made them prone to obesity. In fact, examinations of mummified remains of several pharaohs have indicated signs of obesity, including the infamous King Tutankhamun. The stark contrast between the idealized depictions and the physical reality of these pharaohs is a reminder that even in ancient times, images of leaders were often manipulated to maintain a certain image. History, it seems, has its own version of Photoshop. Napoleon is off the hook. He wasn't responsible for the Sphinx's missing nose. This myth has been floating around for centuries, but let's set the record straight. Historical evidence shows the Sphinx was noseless, long before Napoleon set foot in Egypt. Drawings from as early as the 18th century depict the Sphinx without its iconic nose. Our history books have a knack for spinning tales, but it's up to us to separate fact from fiction. It's time to rewrite some of our historical narratives. Cleopatra, the legendary queen of Egypt, may not have been as physically attractive as we imagine. Coins from her reign provide us with the most reliable likeness of her, and they depict a woman with a strong jaw, a hooked nose, and deep-set eyes. Far from the Hollywood image of a glamorous beauty. Yet, Cleopatra was renowned for her irresistible charm. She was highly educated, could speak multiple languages, and was a shrewd political strategist. It's likely that these qualities, rather than her physical appearance, were what made her so captivating. So, Cleopatra's allure may have been more about brains than beauty. So there you have it, folks. 7 mind-boggling facts about ancient Egypt that your textbooks probably missed. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating discoveries. Until next time, stay curious.